they will face the winners of this upcoming match. So here come Yi and Chan.
Netherlands. Service charge. Michel Woods, Germany.
Two pairs that maybe not too many would have expected to get to this quarter-final stage. I have actually met once before. It's in the final of a Super 100 event in Malaysia last October, and Yi and Chan came out on top. There it is, but it was tight, 22-20 in the third.
Black, red for you. It's black, you may choose.
Or receive.
Receive,
yeah.
You will receive. Which side and who will serve? Okay, so the next.
Delighted to have been joined by Steen Pedersen up here in the commentary box. And Steen, maybe two pairs that not that many expected to be seeing in the last 8.
Yeah, two in the up-and-coming pairs here, where this man, Yi Hongwei, a 25-year-old, must be the most experienced in terms of World Tour events. Tall man from Chinese Taipei.
There's Nicole Chan, just 20 years of age, so 5 years younger than her partner. Born in the Philippines, but now representing Chinese Taipei. Got to the quarterfinals of the Taipei Open earlier this year, or very recently actually, with Yi. So they're in a little bit of form, and their results so far have been impressive. Liu and Cheng beaten in 3 games, and then Chen and Toei Wei, that's a big win for them. In just 40 minutes yesterday, taking out the number 3 seed. And on the other side of the net, the Japanese pair of Shimogami and Hobara. 27 now, Shimogami. They're world ranked 28, as you can see. Part of the Japanese team at the Sudirman Cup earlier this month. They made the semi-finals at the Taipei Open this year. Beaten finalists in the Malaysia Masters. That was a very decent effort, because that's a Super 1000. And so far this week, they took just half an hour to beat the Indian pair, Suya and Pramitesh. Bit longer against Matsumoto and Watanabe, but that's a big win. Just under an hour in 3 games.
Ready to play?
The unique figure of Friek Koksalu of the Netherlands is in the umpire's chair, and Michael Putz of Germany will be the service judge for this match.
Silver, 9-8.
So here we go, this mixed doubles quarter-final. Early evidence of the power of Yi Hong-wei.
Extremely strong in the attack. Very, very steep smash. As he got Ye.
Just inside the back line. Interesting, that point, the end of it, Yi was kind of gesturing to Chan that she should have been different place. Let's have a look at it here we go. Yeah.
They've formed a partnership after the Paris Olympics, and as mentioned, clearly the more experienced partner in the combination. So trying to get the right game plan together, and that's something that can take time, because it's about developing the same mutual tactical understanding, and to have that, you might sometimes need to develop some of your skills as well. So it can take time. But a very good win yesterday against Chen and To. That's promising for Ye and Chen.
And you can see, we've only played for a couple of minutes, but you can already see that they are a potentially very useful pairing.
No, it's too steep. I wasn't actually aware that she was born in the Philippines, but that sort of explains the Gonzalez middle name. There is some opportunities at the moment in the mixed doubles category. We had a lot of pairs after the Olympics that either got new partners or quit. One of them was Yuta Watanabe, whom Shimogami and Hobara defeated yesterday. Stopped his very successful partnership with Harisa Igarashi. Susan J, the world champion, terminated his partnership with Chae Jung. Kim Won-ho, the Olympic silver medalist, also focused on men's doubles after the Olympics. Kang Se-wei and Hwang Ya-chong obviously called it a day.
It does feel like a bit of the changing of the guard in mixed doubles at the moment.
Yeah, and I think we've seen 4 or 5 pairs with Feng Yanjie, Huang Dongping when they're playing together, and Jiang Shenbang and Wei Yashin as the dominant ones. And there's these two Malaysian pairs challenging as well. I might have forgotten some. But in the sort of 5 to 10 spot in the world ranking, there's room for a fresh pair that are eager to train and push forward. We've seen the Danes challenging Toft Malon. These two pairs here. There's a big service return error there from Yi Hong Wei.
Well, he started brilliantly, Yi Hong Wei. Just the last few points, a couple of errors have crept in.
And that's his style. Boy, that's great play by Shimogami.
So a 3-point lead at the mid-game break for the Japanese pair.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Comes over. 9-7.
Wait.
11. Oh.
32. 16, 13.
First time we've really seen Shimogami get a chance from that kind of range mid-court. Pretty easy put away.
Yeah, and for Hobara and Shimogami, it's about getting the control. It's almost for every mixed double combination, you want to try and control the match. Playing from above the tape. Oh, that's well left. So going into the sideways drift there, so could have helped it stop that one.
14, 16.
But here it's so much more profound that they really need to be in control because of the strong attack of Yi Hong Wei and Nicole Chang.
That's over. Court 12. Play.
Always looked like it was going to be potentially a close contest, this, and that's exactly the way it's proved so far. Short, sharp points. You looking good from the back of the court. Maybe a bit more subtlety from Shimogami and Hobara. Phenomenal defense,
yeah, fantastic. Oh, you missed it. Fantastic rally. That's really well done by Hobara and Shimogami to survive.
It's one of those where you just say, how on earth did the Japanese win that point? Because
I thought the Chinese Taipei pair had won it a couple of times, I think.
Yeah.
First, Nicole Chan had some good opportunities at the net. I wanted to say big, and I am saying big opportunities, but sometimes they look a little bit bigger from up here than when you're actually on court. It's, the angle can sometimes be deceiving.
50, 30, play.
Get hold of a scissor there, Shimogami, so he can cut some of his shorts. Good play.
60, 30.
He looked in doubt there. Nicole Chen. That was exactly where Shimogami wanted it to counter-attack.
Well, I was going to say, if they'd lost that point, they'd have been seriously frustrated, because had overtones of that exchange a couple of rallies ago where they bossed it only to see their opponents win the point. Good defence again while it lasted from the Japanese pair.
I'm thinking to myself, this can't keep on ending well for the Japanese when they keep on lifting to Ye Hongwei. But who knows? Maybe their defense will prevail. Good service return from Hobara. I have a feeling that it's more important for the Japanese pair to win this first game than it is for Ye and Chen. I just feel that when this switch ends, then the attack from Ye Hongwei gets even sharper, playing with the drift. It's the Japanese pair that's playing with the drift at the moment.
Thank you. Play.
17, 20.
That's out the back, and they're on terms. And I agree. I mean, the vast majority of the rallies in this match so far, they have been the aggressors.
Yeah.
Seen some stoic defence from Shimogami and Hobara, but you say, you wonder whether that is going to stop the Chinese Taipei pair.
And that's the interesting part, how the drift affects different pairs, different disciplines differently. Here I think the Japanese are getting a little bit of help in the defense. But it could be very nervy, I suspect, as well. It would be a great result for either of these two pairs qualifying for at least the semi-final in the Super 750 tournament.
Stays hit, doesn't it, the shuttle, when Yi Hong-wei hits it?
Yeah, there was the full risk choice there from Yi Hong-wei. Had the Japanese got it back, it would have been very, very difficult for Yi Hong-chan to play back.
It's a couple that she's put into the net.
Yeah.
She's looked absolutely disgusted with herself, Nicole Chan.
Oi, oi, oi.
He's an imposing enough figure from the back of the court when he's charging forward like that.
Oh, that's a good deception. Fantastic play by Sayaka Hobara. What a time to get that out of the pocket.
So it brings a game point for the Japanese pair.
This time, the net drop from Nicole Chan was perfect. Going to go way long, I think.
That's wide, and there was a bit of margin for error there too.
That one, look where his what was it? His right foot was way beyond the back line. That's also going to go along.
Fist in the air, and a game point for Yi Hong-wei and Nicole Chan, having saved one.
Look how steep it goes down. The attack from Yi, not very fast paced, but very, very steep.
6'1", but with a great spring. Gets very high. Well, brilliant play that time from Chan. And they have taken the opening game. 23-21. And they lead 1 game to love.
啊，就是他有时候他在做后场停做的时候，没有你不要往后拉太快，你稍微拉一点点，注意就好，因为他没有那个能力会想把球再抽回来，所以他会过。所以说你其实你上我的速度有点慢掉，你不能因为人家出手慢掉，你就跟着慢掉，不行。你懂我意思吗？如果人家走了，所以先把球位置踩好。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
3-2.
Second game. Level. Play.
So the Japanese pair have got to find a way to stop Yi dominating this contest, which he has pretty much so far.
1 done.
Good play by the Japanese. Oi, that's unlucky for them. And the opposite for Yan Chan. I like the way they played the defense there. That's the other possibility, that they can play the backcourt with more confidence and sort of chase Yan Wei around in the flatter game with drives. Yeah, that's a good one.
3-1.
Oi, swing's gone, I think.
2, 3.
Fine shot. Broken string or not.
2, 3, 4. Play.
Again, a full gamble from Yi Wei. Broke a string. Maybe that's why it was sent in the middle of the net. But also the body movement that he needs to break and then move back towards his backhand side before he can cover the next shot. So it's really all or nothing, that shot there.
Out.
A little careless.
3, 4.
That's a good flicker.
It's a potent weapon, to say the least.
He looked a little bit shocked himself. If we can see him afterwards, he was looking at his coach and, wow, that was powerful. Wide. Wait. That's also wide.
It took one to be about a meter wide for him to leave it.
They're playing on the full green mat almost.
Service over. 5 seconds.
Super well taken by Nicole Chan.
That's a run of 5 straight points for the Chinese Taipei pair.
They really needed this stop. Shimogami and Hobara. Oh, yeah, that's a beauty. A little hold and flick from the left-hander. Look at that. Oh, it was the next time. There it was. It looked exactly like the previous shot. Left Ye Hongwei stranded.
So very convincing double act they've got going. Well, this is becoming a more than handy lead for the Chinese Taipei pair, and start to worry a little bit for the Japanese, making a few errors. So 11-16. This is trouble for Hobara and Shimogami.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Seven seconds. Play. Service over. 7-7.
Oh, a bit of good fortune there for Yin Chan. That call took all the pace out of the shuttle.
10 of the last 13 points. Chinese Taipei pair.
I do like Yi's body language to his partner. Point a couple of points ago where actually he put it into the net, Yi. It seemed to me, body language-wise, he was saying to Chan, "That my fault." He pointed it himself. That was my fault. He's just trying to keep her confidence high the whole time.
Oi. Taken by the sideways drift. Probably would have gone wide anyway, but enhanced by the drift. I think Nicole Chan, she's had to sort of adapt to this World Tour playing style. She hasn't been used to playing this level before. And also having such a powerful partner as Yi Hongwei, that means that there's some areas where she would definitely be targeted, because I mean, every pair wants to avoid lifting to the left-hander. That means they'll challenge her at the net, so she has to become really, really sharp at the net. I think that's what they've been working on ever since they formed their partnership. It's a good time to get their game going, Hobara and Shimogami.
That was interesting because Yi kind of stepped right across Chan there.
Yeah.
Wow.
He looks
normal
at the coach
service
again.
resumed.
Yeah.
I mean, you certainly wouldn't say he's a one-trick pony, but that is a hell of a trick.
Yeah, it is. Look at the rebound action. Love that smash. They've really got some attacking players in Chinese Taipei. I'm thinking about Wang Qilin as well, and also his partner, Chu. Lin Chunyi, the men's singles player, is going to play later on today. Also, super powerful left-hander.
He was excellent yesterday.
Yeah, well left.
12-4.
Good touch from Yi Hongwei. They've got to cover that Shimogami and Hobara. One of the keys is to move Yi Hongwei from side to side, and they know that it's difficult to play it long because of the drift. Got to recover the front court.
Well, he hasn't missed many. And he's literally beating himself up about it.
When he gets these chances there, I keep thinking of tennis players serving, sort of like, okay, second service.
So they're right back in this now. Japanese player just a point behind.
Yeah. That's good play. Service situation super important for the Japanese. If they're able to play the third shot from a good position, not too far. Oh, yeah. And that's the thing. I mean, Hobara can't serve before her partners, before her opponent's ready. There's a tame error from Shimogami, that one.
Well, the other thing is he could have gone down the line. As it was, he went straight down the middle.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really make any difference when you hit the shuttle with that kind of power and that kind of angle, particularly. Steen says so steep coming down.
And serving magnificently the last two serves from Ye Hongwei.
Big point coming up here. 1916 or 1817, big difference. And that's landed in.
That's a fantastic return, super clever. The one you didn't expect because it's so difficult to control it. The young way he managed to.
Well, almost expected that shot to bring up match points, and we weren't disappointed. 4 chances then for Yi and Chan to get through to the semis.
Back. I think that Hobara and Shimogami, they've shown some things that are very, very interesting. It's a pair that we need to keep an eye at in the future, I suspect. The conditions here is not to their favor.
Well, we haven't quite given up here. That's 2 match points saved. 2 to go. Saw Michel Lee save 4 match points against Yamaguchi the last match before Yamaguchi prevailed in the end.
11-17.
Ooh, a bit snatchy.
Nerves, perhaps.
So 4th and final match point for now. Again on the Hobara serve.
Good defense from Hobara.
Oh, wow. Will they live to regret that miss?
Broke a string at the worst possible time. And he's disgusted with it. Who can blame him?
Yeah, my advice is don't take up poker when you wear your heart on your sleeve like that. So now they've got to regroup, back to 20 all.
Good play. Oi, missed it. That's a fantastic comeback by Hobara and Shimogami.
And the psychological lift they'll get if they can convert this game point, having saved 4 match points, colossal.
Clever play.
So we are going to have a decider here. Kept themselves alive. It was a bit of a Houdini act from Shimogami and Hobara. 2016 down. They win the last 6 points and have forced the decider. 1-all.
Court 1, second, court 1, 20 seconds. Final game. Level.
So which way is this somewhat topsy-turvy quarter-final going to go next?
Comes over. 1 left.
Good reactions from Shimogami. The service situation is going to be so important here in the third game. I think obviously it was Young Wei who played that last shot with a little bit of deception, but it was Nicole Chan in the early stages that played some magnificent badminton from a little below the tape, challenging.
There's a lot more to Yi's game, isn't there, than just raw power?
Yeah, there is.
Some wonderfully clever shots.
You can see that service return from Hobara. It goes upwards all the time. That's really, really dangerous. Got to get it below the tape. Way long. Yeah.
4-1.
I'm certain that Young Wei, he played a number of shots in the opening game that was going long on the back line. And this is bad news for Shimogami and Hobara. They got away with pushing it to the backcourt in the first game. Now it's much, much more difficult, because the Thai pair has been alert to the fact that there is this much drift.
Comes over. 2-5.
Again.
Over. 6-2.
And he's just crossing first. Young Wei, whenever there's a chance and he's in a reasonable position, he's crossing like that, making Shimogami move on the backcourt. And they've got to adapt the same strategy. The Japanese, they've got to be the first ones to play the cross if they can't hit the mixed spots, the area just after the service line in either of the two sides.
Comes over. 3-8. over. 9-3.
Not making the Chinese Taipei pair work enough at the moment.
No, they look a little bit shocked, Shimogami and Hobara.
Over. 4-9.
Please welcome the technical officials on court 2.
Quite a strong play by Hobara.
5-9.
Well, even off balance, hits the shuttle hard enough to cause a problem. So 11-5 it is, and they're in control, Yi and Chen.
Mixed doubles quarterfinals. Let's welcome
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Denmark. Up against Tang Chunman and Si Yingxuan, Hong Kong, China.
Both. 11-5. Play.
And a good response this from the two in white, having experienced the difficulty and the frustration of seeing 4 match points come and go.
Yeah, that's a good point. Sometimes you can get so devastated that you missed out on the win, that you're unable to regroup.
Nice piece of disguise from Shimogami.
That was over. 12-7.
12-7. We had that in the second game as well. That scoreline.
Yeah, and if you're just joining us, we also had 2016 in Yi and Chan's favour. Shimogami and Hobara have got themselves out of a hole once in this match. They need to do it again here. Well, that didn't need Yi's huge power, just needed a little bit of direction and realising that there was a big gap there, straight down the middle. What a shot, and what a trick shot from Yi in the middle of that point. What a point to win. There we go. The thing with those shots, Steve. I mean, crowd pleasers, obviously, but
Yeah.
I think when you win the point having played one, it's a real killer for your opponents.
It is, and it boosts your own confidence as well. Wide. It was in Hobara's serve they came back in the second game.
69.
Couldn't do much this time.
Seven's over, 10-16, Badminton World.
Yeah, you're right, Trevor. They're really wearing their heart on the sleeve, the two players from Chinese Taipei. You don't have to watch the rally to see the outcome. You can just watch the body language afterwards.
Well, they've got themselves into a great position here. Just have to see it out. Easier said than done, though. Big prize, semi-final place in a Super 750. One point at a time, and there's the first of them. Nearly did it again.
Yeah. I think Nicole Chen forgot that Sayaka Hobara was a left-hander. Oi, that's a beauty, but it's gone long.
And the scowl tells you the story, because didn't have to go that close to the line, actually. There was a yawning gap there.
Good play. Good serve from Hobara. Only on the comeback trail again. Another good serve. There you see, when the Japanese manage to put the shuttle below the top of the tape, then it's a whole different ball game. And the thing is, he said it once before, Freak Cox. He told both Sayaka Hobara and the opponents that they need to speed it up. And she's standing there ready to serve.
Yeah, and also the serve was short, wasn't it, as well?
Yeah.
So, anyhow, they played a let, and it's one point closer to the magic 21 for Yi and Chan. 3 more needed.
That's wide.
Great defense that from Hobara.
That's also wide.
1940. Play. That's over. 15-19.
This could get very close again, I suspect.
Play.
It's going to be wide. Well, they had 4 match points in the last game. They've got 5 more now.
Match point. 50.
Really saw the nerves exposed when they couldn't take advantage in game 2. If they learned something. Flicker straight away. It's wide, and they are there. 21-15. I think in the overall scheme of things, no one can really dispute they deserve to win this quarter-final. And they look very useful prospects, Dean, you've got to say, with a bit more experience from Nicole Chan in particular.
Yeah, it was a really good match, I think. Hobara and Shimogami did well, but the power of Ye Hongwei and the alertness of Nicole Chan at the front court
Match won by
made it a deserved win, in my opinion.
23-21.
And they win 23-21, 20-22, 21-15 in just shy of an hour on court. You're watching day 4 of the Singapore Open, live from the Singapore Indoor Stadium, and we've reached match number 4 on our show court. It's a women's singles between Porpoi Chochuwong of Thailand and Wang Ziyi of China, the world number 2.